Hello, welcome to the Football 365 quiz. This is a best of the season so far quiz with £100 up for grabs for the winner. What we need you to do, if you want to play along on the quiz, we need you to go to Quibbit.com. That's kwbit.com. Quibbit, kwbit.com, and enter the pin code on your screen now, Q52757. You can go on there. It's an interactive quiz, so you can play along, and the winner, as I say, will get £100. This is the first one of these quizzes we're doing. Hopefully, we'll do them more regularly. Every I think once a month. I think at the end of the season. So a couple of these until the end of the season, and then maybe going forward, make it weekly or whatever. See how much you guys enjoy it. So as I say, I mean, you can play along just watching this and answering the questions. But you won't win a cash prize of £100. £100, imagine that. Nice way to end the weekend. It's more than I'm getting paid for this, so definitely do that. But to do that, you need to play along interactively on Quibbit.com. The details are on the screen here. kwbit.com, Quibbit.com, and enter the pin code. What is that? Q52757. So we'll get the quiz up and running in the next few minutes. I'd have thought, give people a chance to get onto Quibbit.com and register on the what's it called? Not foyer, lobby. Foyer. It's not a foyer, it's a lobby, famously. So we'll see how we get on, and we'll be done and out by the time the Villa Spurs game kicks off. So you won't miss any of that. You have my word. Feel free to text your friends, let them know what's going on, get them involved as well. £100 up for grabs. The way it works is generally most of the questions are multiple choice. Some of them you have two answers. You know, always the case, isn't it? You often have two of them that are right. You've got to get both correct to get the point. And also fastest finger first, as that whole rule. So the quicker you answer, the more points you'll get, and cumulatively, you'll have a better chance of winning the £100. 100 grand, I nearly said. Not 100 grand just yet, unless we have a lot more people sign up. Currently, how's the lobby looking? We've got a man called The Tits is involved. Dicko's here, and Ian Biglin. Of course he is. Ian Biglin gets about, that boy. Probably, I don't know him. Listen, I want to quickly mention that performance from Manchester United and Leicester. Don't know if you saw it. Leicester were great. Really great. United were awful. I don't think I've seen a worse performance from anyone for a while in a big game than I saw today from Fred. If you've got one in your back pocket, if you've got someone who's had a worse performance, who plays for your club or whoever you've seen, get in touch with Football 365 on Twitter. I want to know what the worst individual display you've ever seen was. I'm not saying Fred was that today, by the way, although, you know, it could be in the conversation. But yeah, get in touch. Let me know the worst ever individual performance. I want to hear what you have to say about it. Yeah, as I say, we will get out of here by the time the Villa Spurs game comes up. Been a good weekend of football, though. I mean, no real shocks. You know, we'll talk about the FA Cup. The magic of the FA Cup. No real shocks this time. I don't think we can really count Leicester beating United as a shock, can we? I mean, Leicester are probably a better side than United. Everton looked pretty good for a while there, but Man City, man. Fucking hell. They're good, aren't they? They're good. They're a good side, and they just always find a way. I hate it. I do sort of hate it, but I respect it as well. Who else was there? Bournemouth. Bournemouth being Bournemouth, though. Southampton looked great. It really showed the difference, didn't it? Premier League and Championship. How good Redmond looked. Redmond's always been the greatest Championship player. He just happens to play in the Premier League, but he's a perfect Championship player. I love him. I'm a big fan, but he just looked great. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I've just got a text from the producer. He says at the end, make sure the winner screenshots their phone showing that they've won, and then tweet Football 365 for the verification. Otherwise, I'll have all sorts of charlatans trying to claim that £100. And that £100 doesn't belong to anyone else other than the winner of this quiz. Right, we've got more people in the lobby. I like this. Eddie Make Money's in. Football Live Quiz is in. Not a good name. Finn is in. Alex is here. Kieran's here. David's here. Of course, the Tits is still here, isn't he? The Tits, Dicko, Ian Biglin. Good lads. We'll be starting in a couple of minutes. Give people a chance to get into the lobby. As I say, there's a £100 prize at stake, but you do need to get involved. Quibbit.com and enter the pin code Q52757. If you want to do that, have a chance of winning £100. What would you spend it on? That's 0.0025 Bitcoin, I worked out. And I worked that out because I am bored. Bored and sad. Yeah, get into. I want to hear about the worst ever individual performances you've seen. I'm going. Yeah, Fred was a bad one. Yeah. So I'm sort of chatting on my phone now, a bit unprofessional to the producer, to be fair. So it's feels above board. What time is it? 8 minutes past. The quiz takes about 15 minutes, I'd say, 15, 16 minutes. So we'll make sure we start and end by the time the Villa game comes up. I've not seen the team news yet. I'll get that for you now, and I'll read it out. I'm hoping Jackie Grealish is back for the sake of all of our fantasy teams. And he is not back. So I'll read it out for you. The Aston Villa side. Emi Martinez, Matty Cash, Konsa, Mings, and Target at the back. Sanson, that's the French guy. They keep calling him under 21 French guy. He did his under 21 cap like 7 years ago. You can't still use that. Anyway, Sanson, Douglas Luiz, John McGinn, Traore, Watkins, Trezeguet. Is Grealish even on the bench? He is not on the bench. Disappointing. For Spurs, plenty of changes. All right, Hugo Lloris, Tankanga, Rodon, Sanchez, Reguilon at the back, Lucas Moura, Højbjerg, and Ndombele, Lo Celso. All right, Kane up front with Alves Murray. All right, I mean, I don't know how many Spurs fans we've got on here, but it's tough to watch, man. I've got a lot of Spurs fans who are friends. It is tough to watch. Constant texting. Constant about how upset they are. In fact, Football 365 ran a good column in the week about which teams might take Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and it seemed to be that only West Brom would take him as manager. Actually, I think Spurs fans, a lot of them would take Solskjaer out of Jose at the minute. Having said that, that was before the game we just saw against Leicester. So, recency bias and all that. Right, couple more minutes and we'll get involved in the quiz. Go to quibbit.com, kwbit.com. All the info's there. Where are we? And enter the pin code Q52757. How many have we got on there? We've got a few. I mean, not enough, really. Not got many players. You've got a good shot at the minute of getting £100. You really have. I don't know. I don't want to cast aspersions here, but someone calling themselves the Tits, I don't think I've got the gumption for a quiz for £100. But prove me wrong, by all means, the Tits. Prove me wrong. Okay, we'll give it another minute and then we'll get cracking. So I spent the day wiping mold off a barbecue. Okay, another minute until the quiz. Really builds up a lot. I don't know if you've ever done this. A lot of mold on the barbecue. Looks absolutely atrocious. Doesn't smell great. The trick is, it turns out, to burn it off. Just put the barbecue on. It's as simple as that. Okay, 7 o'clock. What time is it now? 11 minutes past 7. So we'll do this. We'll start at 12 minutes past. Hope you guys are good. Hope you all had a nice weekend of football. Newcastle, Newcastle struggling. I don't know what you guys think. I can't see Newcastle staying up. Just can't. I know it's not a hot take, but it's a struggle to watch them. I can't imagine what it's like to play in them. Not good. Right then, let's see. We've got Ben M has joined the game. Hello, Ben M. Right, we're going to kick off then. Okay. Give us a minute and we'll get started. There is a bit of a delay, so there might be a couple of little syncing issues, but we'll see what happens. Right then, let's go. Let's start the quiz. Okay then, question number 1. Arsenal took part in the first game of this Premier League season back on September the 12th, but who did they play? Arsenal took part in the first game of this Premier League season, but who did they play? Was it West Ham? Was it Crystal Palace? Was it Fulham? Or was it Wolves? Arsenal took part in the first game of the season. Who was it against? West Ham, Palace, Fulham, Wolves. Let's see how we got on. Okie doke. Well, the answer, of course, was Fulham. Decent victory for Arsenal in that one as well. Finn has taken on the commanding lead early. Quickest finger and got it right. Okay, then. Question number 2. Who won the first Manager of the Month award of the season? Who won the first Manager of the Month award of the season? We've got the options of Jose Mourinho. We've got Carlo Ancelotti. We've got Nuno Espirito Santo. We've got Dean Smith. Jose, Carlo, Nuno, Dino. Who won the first Manager of the Month award of the season? Right then, let's see who got what there. Well, the answers. Carlo Ancelotti, first one of the season. Carlo Ancelotti. Let's see who did what there. Okay, Dicko's poured into a lead. I like this. This is good stuff. Finn struggling there, got that one wrong. Kieran with the fastest answer. But Dicko takes a commanding lead. Right then, let's have a look. It's question number 3. Rank these 4 summer signings from the highest transfer fee to the lowest. Rank these 4 summer signings from the highest transfer fee to the lowest. Your options are Diego Jota, Timo Werner, Donny van der Beek, Thomas Partey. Jota, Werner, van der Beek, Partey. Good signings, generally good signings. I don't know, though. I mean, van der Beek again today was poor. A lot of chat about him, but I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's have a look. The answers. So the answers here. The where are we? So most expensive, Timo Werner, and then it's Thomas Partey, and then it's Diego Jota, then Donny van der Beek. Right then. Question number 4. Everton, where are we? Question number 4. Man City's long unbeaten run was finally ended by Man United earlier this month, but who are the other 2 teams to beat City in the Premier League this season? Man City's long unbeaten run was ended by Man United. Who are the other 2 teams to beat City? Right, let's have a look. Everton, Tottenham, Leicester, Chelsea. Right then, let's keep going. Let's keep this going, shall we? Question number 5. How many different overnight leaders of the Premier League have there been this season? How many different overnight leaders of the Premier League have there been this season? How many different overnight leaders? Overnight, you just put your answer in this one. You haven't got to do there is no multiple choice here. How many different overnight leaders of the Premier League have there been this season? This is a mad question. I would never have got this one. This is very much multiple guess. Every one of you is getting this wrong so far. 1 correct answer we've got. I like that. Don't know who it is. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, the answer was 9. 9. Wow, 1 person. The Tits. Yes, the Tits. Bang, he got it right. I had faith in this person. I'm assuming it's a man. No one's going to call themselves Tits, are they? If it's a woman, surely not. Not in this day and age. God's sake, grow up. Okay, question number 6. Which Premier League referee is this? Which Premier League referee is this? Where is he? Who is that? Who knows who that is? If you know your refs, I think you know probably too much about football, but it's probably a good thing. The answer was Chris Kavanagh. Chris Kavanagh, the answer there, of course it was. It wasn't Paul Tierney, it wasn't David Coote, it wasn't Simon Hooper. I don't even know what Simon Hooper is or what he does, but it wasn't him. It was Chris Kavanagh. Dicko is doing well here. I'm enjoying the way he's operating. Very impressive from Dicko. The Tits creeping into the top 4 as well. Good stuff. Right, let's move on. Question number 7. Which defender has got the most assists in the Premier League this season with 7? Which defender has got the most assists in the Premier League so far this season with 7? Your options are Luke Shaw, Andrew Robertson, Aaron Cresswell, or Luca Dean. Luke Shaw, Robertson, Cresswell, Dean. Dean? Digne? Digne? Dean. Dean or Digne, I think, is fine. The answer was Aaron Cresswell with 7 assists. Well, hang on. We've got 2 correct answers here. I'm not sure what's happened there. Yeah, sorry, guys. A technical error there. Not my fault. Do not blame me. But there's been an error there. There's 2 correct answers. And yet somehow 6 of you still got that right. So, I mean, well done. You must have more information than I thought. Right, let's move on. Question number 8. Who was in charge of Everton the last time they beat Liverpool at Anfield before this season? Who was in charge of Everton the last time they beat Liverpool at Anfield before this season? Your options are Joe Royle, Howard Kendall, Walter Smith, or David Moyes. Let's have a look. The answer, I mean, I know the answer, is Walter Smith, and 6 of you knew that as well. And the Tits with the quickest answer, very impressive. Kieran's in the lead, Dicko second, followed by the Tits, Alex, Finn outside the top 5. We've got Ben M, Ollie, and good old Ian Biglin. Some more guys at the bottom. Who else? We've got Jimbo in it. He's struggling. Come on, Jimbo in it. You can do this. I believe in you. Okay. Let's work this out then. So we've had 8 questions. Kieran's in the lead. Let's go to question number 9. Rank these 4 managers from oldest to youngest. Rank these 4 managers from oldest to youngest. Your options are Sean Dyche, Jurgen Klopp, Brendan Rodgers, or little Tommy Tuchel. Dyche, Klopp, Rodgers, Tuchel. I know who looks the oldest. And I know who's got the youngest teeth. But how do we rank these, youngest to oldest? And the answer's there. Jurgen Klopp's the oldest, followed by Sean Dyche, followed by Brendan Rodgers, and little Tommy Tuchel, propping up the rest of them, chasing the bigger boys at school. How do we get on there? Let's see. My computer seems to have stopped working. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Klopp, Dyche, Rodgers, Tuchel. 10 of you got that incorrect, but it's okay. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Okay. Right. Question number 10. Which current Premier League manager once said, "If players weren't human, I'd never lose"? Which current Premier League manager once said, "If players weren't human, I'd never lose"? Your options are Jurgen Klopp, Jose, Bielsa, or Sam Allardyce. Klopp, Jose, Bielsa, Sam Allardyce. If players weren't human, I'd never lose. A psychopathic thing to say, granted, but by God, it gets results, whichever one it is. The answer, Marcelo Bielsa. Okay. We'll move on to question number 11. Bear with me a second. That's my dog you can hear barking. Really going for it. I'm not sure what her problem is. So I'm understanding you're seeing the answers before I've read the question. There is a bit of a delay on it. That's why this is happening. Apologies for that. But you know, just got to catch up, guys. You've got to really, you want £100, you've got to work for it. You've got to ignore all the technical difficulties and the awful host. Just try and burst through that and you know, get £100. Right, let's move on. Trying to work out the delay. We'll get there. We're fine. We've got another 8 minutes before the game starts. Let's rattle through these now. So question number 11. Manchester United's Dean Henderson, Everton's Tom Davies, and Brighton's Robert Sanchez share which number? Man United's Dean Henderson, Everton's Tom Davies, and Brighton's Robert Sanchez share which number? So I'll just type this one in on the old number pad. Which number do they share? You can hear my dog barking, but it's really going for it. There's every chance I'm being burgled as we speak. But, you know, £100 on the line. I'm not going to cop out for that nonsense. The answer for that one is 26 was the answer. The Tits absolutely storming this now. 3 of you are correct, 11 of you incorrect. Question number 12. Which player has completed the most passes in the Premier League this season? Which player has completed the most passes in the Premier League this season? Is it Jordan Henderson, Rodri, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, or Ruben Dias? Hendo, Rodri, Pierre, Emile Højbjerg, Ruben Dias. Dog's really going for it. Not sure what's happening. What's happening? I want to keep this door open for a second as the dog is screaming and my baby is in the bath while my wife looks after him. Okay, what have we got there? The answer there was Ruben Dias. I was going to say you could think logically, but you can't really, I suppose. But Man City do play a lot from their centre-backs. So there's that. Who got that right? The quickest person there was Finn. At the minute, Tits are still top. Kieran second, Dicko third. All to play for, though. 7 questions left. Where are we? Question 13. Which centre-back pairing have Liverpool used most in the Premier League this season? Which centre-back pairing have Liverpool used most in the Premier League this season? Your options are Fabinho and Henderson, Fabinho and Matip, Fabinho and Nat Phillips, Van Dijk and Gomez. Where are we here then? The answer, Fabinho and Jordan Henderson. Again, apologies if there's a bit of a sync issue. For some reason, the things aren't completely on, so I've got to delay it a certain amount of time. Right, next question. Number 14. How many points did Sheffield United have at the end of December? How many points did Sheffield United have at the end of December? Your options here. Well, no options here, actually. You just got to type it into the keypad. How many points does Sheffield United have at the end of December? The answer was 2. No one got that right. I'm surprised by that. What did you guys put there then? I think I guessed at 1 when I first saw this, but you know, that wasn't right either. Okay, right. Number 15. Arsenal infamously made Gunnosaurus redundant in October before later reinstating him. But in what year did he first appear as mascot? In which year did Gunnosaurus first appear as mascot at Arsenal? Again, this is about the keypad. No one got it right so far. No one. The answer for that was 1993. Not a single one of you, sadly. What can you do? Not much you can do with that one. 1993 it was. It's a lottery, that one, isn't it? Not as old as you'd imagine, him being a dinosaur. Question number 16. Which club has conceded the most goals in the Premier League so far this season? Which club has conceded the most goals in the Premier League so far this season? Is it Sheffield United, Newcastle United, Leeds United, or West Brom? Sheffield United, Newcastle United, Leeds United, West Brom. Oh, quick. That was quick. What happened here? The correct answer is West Brom. All of you but 3 got that right. The Tits falling away a little bit now. Finn got that one right. Finn's currently in 6th. You can still do it. At the minute, Dicko's top, Kieran 2nd, Alex 3rd. Okay, a few more left. Question number 17. There were 8 different goal scorers in Manchester United's 9-0 thrashing of Southampton. But who scored the first? Who scored the first goal for United in the 9-0 thrashing of Southampton? Your options: Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Scott McTominay. The answer was Aaron Wan-Bissaka. You know what? If Wan-Bissaka's scoring against you, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. There's no other way to explain it. Question number 18. We've got 3 questions left. It's all to play for. Chelsea sacked Frank Lampard in January, but how many points did he win from his 84 games in charge? Chelsea sacked Lampard in January. How many points did he win from his 84 games in charge? We'll give you within 5 here, within 5 points. Yeah. Have a go at this one. Chelsea sacked Frank Lampard in January. How many points did he win from his 84 games in charge? That's a tough one. No one so far. Doesn't look like it. Come on, the tits. What you got for me? Nah. Right, the answer there was 149. 149 points. No one, sadly, got that. Question number 19. Rank these players from most to least goals in the Premier League this season. Rank these players from most to least goals in the Premier League this season. And the options are Callum Wilson, Jack Grealish, Timo Werner, or Thomas Souček. Rank these most to least. There's a penultimate question, this one. This is an important one. £100 for the winner. Don't forget. Never forget. Always remember, £100 for the winner. Well, the answers, so Callum Wilson's top with 10 goals. Grealish has got 6. Werner, 5. Souček, 8. So it's Wilson, Souček, Grealish, Werner. Good. I love Thomas Souček. What a player. Where are we? Question 19. Right, this is it. This is the final question. Oh, God, buckle up, because, I think 4 of you could still win this. Kieran's in the lead, Dicko's just behind him. Let's buckle him, and let's get on with this, and let's get to the Villa Spurs game, for God's sake. Right, question number 20. What is Pep Guardiola's age times the number of league titles won by Spurs plus the number of teams managed by Marcelo Bielsa? Guardiola's age times number of league titles by Spurs and number of teams managed by Bielsa. Mad question. It's a mad question. It's a horrible one to end on. The answer is 112. So the way you work that out is Pep is 50 times 2 league titles won by Spurs plus 12 teams managed by Bielsa. 12. Yeah, so it's 112 is the answer. Right, that's the end of the quiz. Kieran has won it. Congratulations, Kieran. Am I saying your name right, Kieran? I don't know how to pronounce that name. It's a lovely name. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Kieran, I hope. Kieran, if you can screenshot your screen, and we need to make sure we can verify that it's you who's won it. I think you get a winner screenshot at the end. So if you can screenshot that and send that to Football365 on Twitter, you'll get your 100 of the Queen's pounds in exchange. Right, guys, a bit choppy there, wasn't it, with the old delay? I apologize for that. I hope you had a nice 20-25 minutes, though. It was great for you to come and play the game with us. We do appreciate it. Yeah, nice one. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Oh, by the way, Kieran, if that is your name, if you don't have Twitter, you can email Football365. I think it's the editor at football365.com. So feel free to do that if you don't have Twitter. Apart from that, thank you for joining us. Thanks a lot. Keep following everything on Football365. Watch the big weekend every Thursday. Me and Sarah Winterburn talking about the games coming up. Until then, have a great time. Thanks a lot. Cheers.